Good morning. So, discovered this, just browsing through Steam, and, it seemed pretty cool. Yeah, totally a game about penguins. So, that's pretty awesome. Alright. Now, it has a tutorial, but I don't know, it's like, seems like pretty simple. Kind of just like give it a shot. Since we're not doing tutorial, we'll just put it on that. Let's see. What's this? So we gotta fend off whales, huh? Okay. Map 1, map 2, map 3, map 4. Okay. So it really is pretty sandbox right off the bat. You just pick which one you want, huh? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Um. Nice. Yo, the top hat is awesome. Amazing. I don't know which one I want. They're all so amazing. Um, we gotta go with the top hat. The top hat's pretty cool. Okay. Sure. Sure. Reach a population of 15 penguins. Okay. This is a great area to start a new settlement. First, you should place initial buildings. These buildings can be placed in any order you prefer. I feel like there's already a tutorial. Like, I feel like this is sort of a tutorial. I don't know. We'll see. Please click a building and select, then place. Seems pretty simple. Place the buildings in any order you prefer. If you want to relocate any building, please select it again. Pretty simple. Builder's hut? I would assume we want that first, right? Oh, wow. Okay. Look at my little penguins. Alright, we gotta get the builder's hut in here. Is that a good spot for that? Probably not, right? I don't know. Wait, do we have to... I guess we needed to do the tutorial. I can't select anybody. I can't get off the screen. Do I have to build, like, all this now? Yep. Yep. Cool. Alright. Nailed it. Now what? I like the UI. It says I have 10 penguins. But then whatever... Oh, 5 baby... Oh, 5 baby penguins. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's what we do. We do that. I guess I do it like that. Do I just like want to fill it up, I guess? I don't need workers for these buildings. Okay. So this is pretty interesting so far. As you guys know, I've been talking about playing some more PC-like management style games again, and you know, this is what that reminds me of, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Can you guys hear it? Can you guys hear the music? I feel like I can hear it and you guys can't. Alright, so my little builder penguins are in there. Is that a seal? That is a seal. Seals come to the food storages to steal food. You should build the fence towers against them. Oh man, we gotta take down some seals. Alright, buildings. Gotta build some lodges, probably. I'm gonna need power. I need an energy generator. New task. I need an energy generator. How do we do that? Oh, there we go. Art. I love it. Okay. So now... Ah. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, it's pretty RTS. I'm just like loving this so far. It's pretty cool that like we have just a penguin game. I love it. Oh, let's see. Look at him go, building the lodge. Yeah! It looks like an igloo, too. That's amazing. Look, he's got his little hammer. Oh, there's my, my little flag. Are they moving in? Oh, no, they're building the next one. Somebody already moved in. Cool. We need to raise that. Alright, we gotta build defense towers, apparently, somehow. Figure that out. Small food storage. Okay, I need this. This I need. So that's gonna help me. This is for my fishing and stuff apparently. Oh wow, I can do this? Oh, I didn't even know I could tilt. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Oh, I played Total Annihilation back in the day. I love that game. But I'll check into 7, like you said. Oh yeah, Total Annihilation. Oh yeah, I love that game. I played that like way back. Yeah. I grew up playing like Command and Conquer and StarCraft and all that. Warcraft 3. I grew up with Frozen Throne, stuff like that. I was looking for a fast forward. I was like, there it is. Sweet, we have one. This is pretty good. Trawling Dock. I just don't know that I really care to play that anymore. Like, I already played it, like, so much. You should try, there's a new one, right? You play the new one? Just play the new one? Just play the new one. Yeah, Planetary Annihilation. Something like that. I think that's what it's called. I have it, I just... Yeah, Planetary Annihilation. Can you still get it on Steam? No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can get it anymore. Oh wait, no, it's called Planetary Annihilation Titans. That's the new one. Yep, that one you can get. Planetary Annihilation Titans. It's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very modernized Planetary, Total Annihilation. It's very modernized. But it's good. Oh, wow. Like, this is really cool. They're all going to the pharmacy? What, are they all sick? Oh, produce krill? How? I guess that's how. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Got it. Yeah, we're just doing it through here. It's just through that building too. It's not like something separate. That's pretty cool. So yeah. Yeah, this is really cool. So they're making all kinds of noise. This is, give me a sec here. This is normally $15. It's 70% off right now. It is $4.49 on Steam. It's I think, didn't they make this game Oxygen too? I think that's what it's indicating, right? Hold on. Yeah, it's the same developer. So if you've played that. But yeah, I would get it now while it's 70% off. It's awesome. If you're even thinking about it, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's see. We have new tasks. Build a lodge. Oh yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Art. There we go. We need another wind turbine here. So I'm gonna do that. We have to wait for that to build and then we put that in the houses. Because then, otherwise they won't be powered. I'm gonna put that in the little lodges. Yeah, I know, it's awesome. I gotta defend against them. I know I still haven't built a tower, but I don't know. How do I build one? You know what I mean? Oh, there's one right here. I didn't even realize that. Well, let's get a wind turbine here. I'm gonna get a wind turbine over here, so that way I can build one on this side. Because we keep getting attacked from this side. So I'm gonna put a wind turbine here. And then once that's built, I'm gonna put my little ice tower here. Yeah. Colony survival, yeah. I've heard of it, but haven't played it. I don't think. I think I played it. Look, here it comes. No. Alright. I'm gonna put a stop to this. So hopefully this builds soon. Look at this. Like we can really look off in the distance too. That's cool. R. Okay, so that should help. I know, right? I think so too. Like, I think it's cool that we have all these different platforms we can build on eventually. Like, you just keep going. You know what I mean? Professions menu. Oh wow, that's cool. I keep that open for a while. That's pretty cool. Well, once I need it, actually. Right now, I don't really have anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Art. We just gotta put some towers down, that's all. Well, I wonder if I can just... I'm pretty sure I can just, I just can't. Yeah, it really was like a lot of them. Alright. That's cool. It's cool you can jump to something. Oh wow, we can build a bungalow? Must be unlocked with an exploration. So yeah, there we go. We gotta figure out how to explore, right? I don't know how to do that. Shelter. There's science points. So we gotta do science here. Technology. There we go. Science hub. That's what I didn't do. There we go. I'm gonna put their ice tower out here. Ah, we're getting attacked over here, huh? Alright. Yep. One right there. There's some of the worst ones to be putting in the science up, probably. Oh well. It is what it is. We need all the penguins we can get. Penguin close-ups. Just penguins being penguins, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, like, I'm looking at some of this, like, stuff here. It looks like it's gonna be really cool to get it, you know what I mean? Got solar panels and stuff. The school, that's what we need to get. This is really cool. Everything's very well organized. I like this. Oh, there we go. It's going up. So that's hopefully gonna get us that task completed. Yeah, 3 of 6. Yeah, we're getting there. Yep. I know. I need more houses. I'm getting there. I need another pharmacy. Ooh. See, I think we need that. As much as I want this to make them happy, we need this because that's how we build. That's how we get more penguins. I need this. So where is my newcomer ramp? Where would that be? Here it is. Where's technology and defense? That makes sense, I guess. Let's see. Where should I put this? How about over here? There we go. I love how I put it on like the closed in section. Yeah. All right. There it is. Welcome, new penguins. Ooh, an ice rink? Oh, that's so cool. How cool is that? I want the ice rink, man. And now I have it. Yes, literally cool. Ice rink. Snow block maker. I'm gonna postpone that. I want my ice rink. There it is. Right there in front of the wind turbine. It's gonna be beautiful. Homeless penguins at 4. Ah! It's okay. They'll forget all about it once they have their ice rink. Yes, look at him go! Amazing. Okay, so I obviously need to build some houses. Let me just not fast forward it for the moment. I need to get caught up here on some stuff. Let's build a little small community here in the center and fill this in, I think. Wow, here comes another horde of seals. Look at that. We'll get them. We got enough towers. I know, another one, right? Alright. We gotta get these built. Coffee is done. My coffee is depleted. It is depleted. Depleted. Lack of builders. Uh-oh. What the heck? Where are they all? What happened? Did they die? Notice how that conveniently happened when I got up. Do you guys notice how that conveniently happened when I got up? Do you guys notice that? I like getting up somehow. Got rid of all my workers. What the hell? Oh my god. No, that was my new penguin spot. This is my fishing spot. That was my new penguin spot. Conveniently. Built a bunch of houses. Builds a bunch of freaking houses. Conveniently loses a bunch of penguins, doesn't need the houses anymore. Like, what a waste. What a huge waste. I just took a worker out of here specifically to put him to work, and he's not available somehow. I even know the penguin's name. The penguin's name was Giovanni. He's right there. He's literally right there. And I can't use him. What the hell? He's literally right here, not doing anything. It literally says no workers in Builder's Hut. He's sitting right here, not doing anything. Now working in Builder's Hut. No, he's not. Well, there we go. What the hell? It wasn't doing anything. What a loser. Conveniently. This is so stupid. There's literally a penguin right here. Like, what is taking this penguin so long? Do 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 do. Yeah. I mean, it was working great, and then just all of a sudden, imagine that, right? Go here. Go here instead. For now. So stupid. Yeah, I know. And I can't do anything about it, because I like, again, like, I randomly just started losing penguins for absolutely no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just keep losing penguins for basically no reason whatsoever. Did I just lose another one? When I should have gained one from here? No, it's there. It's there. I've rebuilt everything. But, like, ever since all the... Like, this is the stuff that happens in Northgard when I stream that. Like, at a certain point when I stream things, every value in the game starts doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do. And then I see somebody sitting in here moving my bitrate around, shifting my bitrate around, conveniently right as I pointed out. This is like pretty much every management game I do anymore. And I noticed also when I announced that I was going to be playing management games and stuff, there was like conveniently like a bunch of people in my stream, as if like, you know, that, you know, like all of a sudden a bunch of people would just suddenly show up just because I mentioned that I was going to play management games again. No, like the point is like some asshole is trying to screw with me. And this is the point, guys. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember all the times that these convenient things happen, and then somebody's here to clip what I'm saying, because the bitrate starts shifting around right as all this, like, it's been doing that ever since it started. Ever since we started the stream. And I just didn't say anything. So, like, the point is they were waiting, I wasn't talking about it, they were waiting, I wasn't talking about it, they were waiting. And meanwhile, they thought for sure right then, you know what I mean? And the point is, well, no, it's like I already know. It's nothing new. So, like, the point is, like, for basically absolutely no reason whatsoever, everything in the game is now doing the opposite, which is, again, every management game that we play that I stream, this person is literally doing this to the values in the game that we play. And it's literally just as simple as opposites. It's that simple. It's just a trick. It's all it is. There's no hack. There's no... they're not hacking my system. It's literally just corruption. That's how easy it is to do when you have like an open stream. There are plenty of people in here hiding their concurrent viewers. Which is why YouTube... Which is why, if you remember, I've been talking about this a lot too, which is why they have been removing all kinds of views. And, yeah, there's 2 people in here. This is why they're removing all kinds of views and stuff like that. Because they know that they have their people in here doing these things. YouTube are the ones that are actually doing this. And the point is, I've been saying this for a long time. As soon as I said that... Okay? And so the point is, YouTube's been trying to cancel me and screw with me, and all they're doing is, because they have administrative privileges and access to the streams, they're just doing all of this. That's it. It's literally just YouTube instrumenting all of this. And I've told you guys this like a bajillion times. And how many times like does it just come back to the same thing? Where it's very obvious what's happening. How many times do I gotta prove it? So again, we get a management game. And, basically, because, yeah, it's the sort of thing where, like, everything in the game is, like, complete opposite. Like, essentially, everything is the opposite. You would think, you know, like everything I built in the game was to help the things that I needed. I was building exactly what I needed when I needed it. So why was the game then proceeding to do the opposite of what each building was supposed to do? Does that make sense? So, well, because that's how that works. That's exactly how data corruption works. That's exactly how these folks design it to work. Essentially, it's just an algorithm of data corruption. That's how they do it. So anytime you play this type of thing or this type of thing, all it does is tell it to do the opposite of what it's supposed to do. And it's the same thing, it's the same thing they do with, the bitrate. It's the same thing they do, like, it's literally just a fake glitch. It's not real, it's just telling, the software to do the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Yeah, turn a 0 to a 1. Yes, exactly. Yeah, like stuff like that. Yeah, like, and this is why we see like completely ridiculous things too. Sometimes on these streams where it's like, what? How would that even happen? Yet to me, it happens for some reason, and it's not viral. YouTube doesn't promote it, But like some of the stuff in my streams are some of the most ridiculous shit you'll ever see, and then conveniently it doesn't have like all these views, which makes zero sense. Well, because they remove the views. It does get it. Yeah, people do see it. So again, because this was a chill stream, that's why they wanted to do that. People were gonna gravitate towards this, so they wanted to ruin people's opinion of me playing this game. That's why they did it. As soon as I said that, instantaneously the concurrence went up to 3. It went from 1 to 3. People aren't like just like shifting in and out of here, you know what I mean? Yeah, like and like that's the point. It's just constant. Again, this is what we're seeing. Instantly, it shifted up to 3 from 1, and somebody just liked the stream. I'll bet you that like's gonna come off in a few seconds. Because, again, we have trolls in here, and they're literally just in here. Okay, so that was you. Okay, so that's, thank you for the like. There are trolls in here, again, that wait for this moment. Wait for me to talk about this again, and this is all they do. They act like this when I talk about it, so that you think that, like, it might be, like, a regular thing or something. No, the point is these trolls are actually just content creators. The same two that you know about, that we've talked about. We're not going to name drop them. The same ones that it's always been. In here. Trying to get a rise. Trying to get views off of us. And, again, this was a chill stream, so they want to ruin your opinion of anything that we do when we play this game. When we play this game, they want you to think, oh, well, this is going to happen, so why would I watch that, you know? That's what they want you to do. They want you to be like that, so that way you don't watch these streams, and they can continue justifying, removing views, not promoting the streams, yada yada. This is why YouTube's doing this. Yeah, the number of likes on my streams are always incorrect based on who's looking at it. YouTube, remember I made a post recently about that. YouTube's promotional tools do not work for me. And this is only for me. It's not doing it for anybody else. It's literally just for me. They are doing this to me. I am being attacked. And again, we've been talking about this particular subject for going on probably a year now, where the likes are completely different. That for everybody on all different devices, all different things. And again, this isn't a regular thing. This is me. This is for my channel. This is, again, YouTube breaking my promotional tools, my ability to have accurate counts for people to see, so that way my stream trends. They are basically making it so that the algorithm doesn't think that my stream is getting the views, the likes, or concurrence that it should be getting. So when you see the concurrence jump up to a huge number, that's real. But instantly it goes away. That's YouTube removing the number and lying to you about the number of people that are in here. That's literally what happens. So there's times in a stream where instantly at the beginning of the stream I'll see 15 concurrents. Yet YouTube won't start counting the views for the first 15 minutes of the stream. It'll just sit at 0, and all these concurrents are shifting in and out constantly. And they're not even starting to count the views. That's called fraud. That's called you're lying to a lot of fucking people. So the reality is, what you have to realize is that if they're doing this to me, what you have to realize, if they're doing this to me, there's a few other people out there they really don't like that they're also doing this to. And they're doing it to get better at it, so they can continue doing it to more people. Yes. This is why you're really stupid if you don't like this channel. Get on board and watch this content. If you are a content creator or you are anybody that has stock in this company whatsoever, I think you're really not very smart if you don't get informed and watch this stuff and see what's happening here. Because, you know, this is really taking over. Case in point, I want you to remember, we have been streaming for 52 minutes in the vertical swipe streams. Why am I suddenly getting 1 to 2 concurrents, only at 17 views? And I promise you, if I sit here and I pull up the vertical swipe streams and start swiping from my own stream, I guarantee you I will either find something illegal, inappropriate, or otherwise, you know, basically really bad for a certain age group to see it. And that's where all the viewers are. And this is what YouTube's doing to me. They're literally sitting here. So I want, before I started the stream, I sat here with the game open and the stream software open for X amount of time. This was on purpose. Yep. And remember how I said, guys, they're watching you before the streams. They're staring at you. They are doing everything they can to cancel you. Have something. This is what. Do you remember how I explained to you guys how insurance companies used to hire a guy, but when pre-existing conditions were a thing? What they would do is they would have a guy on payroll. This is real. It's not made up. You can look it up. This is why pre-existing conditions matter. The insurance companies would actually pay somebody to research you, look into your medical history, dig so deep that they don't have to cover some sort of life-saving procedure or something like that. Insurance companies used to do that. And they would actually choose to let somebody die or something like that because, again, they don't want to pay to have your procedure done. And again, it's about 500 to 600% cheaper for them because they get billed cheaper by the biller. They get billed cheaper. Your insurance company gets billed 500 to 600% cheaper than you do, even if you don't have insurance, especially if you don't have insurance. And they actually pay somebody. They paid somebody. This was a regular thing. Whistleblowers came out. They didn't want to show their faces when they talked about this. And they were hired to dig into somebody's family just to find something, about some weird, stupid medicine they took forever ago. So therefore, it's linked to this thing that caused this thing. So now they don't have to save their lives. Okay. So now, what I want you to relate this to is I want you to relate this to basically what YouTube is doing to me and what YouTube is doing to other people, a few other people that they don't like. And they're trying to make bigger. They're trying to do to more people. YouTube has started taking liberties that they're not supposed to take. They're doing unconstitutional things and they're getting away with it. They are looking at you, they are spying on you, and they are learning things about you, and they are keeping it to themselves so that they can just sort of kind of at the right time do this, or this, or this. And it's out of context. It's premeditated. It's unconstitutional. It's terrorism. It's blackmail. It's entrapment. Like, there's so many things you can say it is. And YouTube is very clearly doing these things. Yes, basically, and so you need to recognize at this point that, you know, regardless of how many times I play a management game or I play some sort of game or something like that, where the developer isn't large enough to have some sort of anti-cheat or something like that, where they can't physically mess with the game. They can't physically do that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do it. And so therefore, this little thing that I do where I play these smaller games and stuff like that that people used to watch me for, they're trying to only gatekeep this for certain content creators. Yeah, they want to gatekeep this sort of thing for certain content creators, which is why they're doing this. And this is something I've always done. This is nothing new. I literally have been doing this for a while now. And we've always done this. And many people throughout the years that I've been doing this had told me that they watch my channel. Because I play, you know, small games here and there that they would have otherwise never found out about. And here we are. Very obviously, YouTube de-escalating my streams, attacking my games, literally breaking shit, actually destroying property, things that I've purchased and own, actually causing destruction of digital property. This is literally what they've done, and are continuing to do. There it is. There's the like, unlike. There it is. Told you. It only took 5-6 minutes since I said it, right? Something like that. Yeah, it only took about 5 or 6 minutes of ranting for that to trigger the troll. The trolling content creator that's in here. That's it. About 5 or 6 minutes of ranting. That's all it took to trigger you to do that. So this is the point, guys. This is the maturity level of the adults that do these things, that you know, exist on this platform. You know, they're not here to learn something or to watch your content and be entertained. They're here to pick on people and to be seen doing it because they think it's cool. That's what YouTube promotes. Yep. Well, again, YouTube is being investigated for many, many things. And, you know, like, it doesn't help that they're continuing to attack people. I shouldn't have to get on here every stream and explain this. I should be able to just play a game. And again, you know, I want to remind you guys, they are lying about the views. It is completely absurd and absolutely ridiculous to think that sitting here in the... you guys have seen it. You've seen it firsthand a million times. You've seen it so many freaking times. That when we're in here and we have this up, when we're in here in the vertical streams, we're in here doing anything, especially with my setup, people watch. YouTube is intentionally removing views, removing concurrents, kicking them out of the stream. They try to watch that says the stream's not available or something like that, or chose them a different one. YouTube just lies to you. They make your stream suddenly not available to a certain amount of people, or a certain country, or a certain part of the world. Like, they just randomly start doing a whole bunch of stupid crap to de-escalate your stream. And, case in point, has it gone above 3 concurrent viewers? No. Yet we're in the vertical swipe feed. The content creators that talk about this, that make content about me and speak about this, they will tell you things in their content like he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's because he does this. You know how he does the higher resolutions, or he does this and stuff. You guys need to realize they don't know what they're talking about. They're just... It's the same thing bullies always do. What do bullies do? If they have an excuse and there is something there, they will use it. That's all they did. For years, I literally gave them so many excuses, and every single one of the excuses I threw out there, they took it. It was bait. It told me who everybody was. That's it. I literally just learned who everybody was so quickly. And I gave so many people so many chances to not screw up, and they just kept doing it. They just kept taking the bait. These content creators just kept using this shit that I was giving them and trolling it. And it was, like, so obvious. So, again, when you're just gonna sit there and you're just gonna constantly take the bait, and you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, well, every time he says this, I'm just gonna ha 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 go in there and I'm gonna say it because it's ridiculous and it's not actually happening, so I'm gonna say it, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's the point. I always knew, you freaking idiot. I literally always freaking knew. I'm not stupid. It was bait. It always has been. So, like, the point is, I'll say, I would say, like, you know, like, some technical thing or something like that. You know, like, I was like, oh, some error, set technical, you know, like the thing that just shows up in here in this thing that's a message or something like that, that'll show up in here. I'll be like, oh, they'll type something or the bit rate or this or that, you know, like I'll be like, the bit rate will shift around conveniently then, you know, like, the point was, I constantly made them think. Constantly made them think that either shifting the bitrate around or you know, like this thing that I was doing that was like a higher quality than other people, you know, like was the reason or something. So therefore they would focus on that. They would be like, oh man, maybe you should just try it like this, or maybe just do that. I would know flat out they were doubting. They were literally just trolls that didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, and literally just were trying to troll me, because otherwise, why would they give a shit? They would waste their time. Yeah. And conveniently, they're always in here to like and unlike, to mash the laugh emoji button when we're ranting about stuff. The point is, I bait them, and you guys that are in here actually watching should see it with your own eyes. You will, because that's the point. You have. The point is, I will leave that out there, and they will literally just take it. And they'll take that bait, and they'll be like, haha, I'm here to bully. Well, then everybody's going to see you for what you're doing. It's literally that simple. So, anyway. This is a very commonplace thing for YouTube to do to my channel. You know, over an hour in, we haven't seen any concurrence above 3, and we are in the vertical swipe feed. I mean, this is really obvious, guys. And they're trying to say concurrent viewers average view duration 2 minutes 49 seconds. No, it's not. The same 2 fucking people have been sitting in here for like the past 10 minutes. No, it isn't. It's literally all just made up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like the numbers literally never make any sense. Here, look, I'll show you. Look, hold on. Look at this. Look how long this line is. 2 minutes? 3 minutes? No. Lying. Literally lying. There's another one here, too. This is a pretty long one. Again, how many concurrents jump in and out? And so, like, the point is, they are lying about the concurrent viewers we actually have. How many times do you see, or do we see, like, flat out, like 15 concurrents show up at the start of a stream? The point is, guys, ever since I started talking about that, and I talked about how instantly at the start of a stream all these concurrents show up, and then they don't count it, they don't count those views. Ever since I've been talking about that, conveniently YouTube doesn't count any views for the first fucking 15 minutes of the stream. Yep, and this has been going on ever since I started talking about that. Conveniently, YouTube hasn't been counting views ever since I talked about how instantly there was all there's 15 to 20 to 30 concurrents in here at the start of the stream, and then they just suddenly vanish, and YouTube doesn't count the views. Suddenly, the views stay at 0 for the first 10-15 minutes of the stream. You know, to lie. Starting to get the hint. It's all a little convenient. Too many convenient things ain't nothing convenient. It's on fucking purpose. Yeah, it'd be like... It'd be like if you drove down through a small town with a shitload of traffic lights. And every single day, like for like 2 weeks, you rode through this town with traffic lights, and every like block there's a freaking traffic light. Small town, you're going very slow, and you hit every light for 2 weeks. And you also did this sometimes at night too, and you still hit every stinking light. Maybe you'd go through one, maybe, but you'd hit every light, and you did this for 2 weeks. It would be like thinking that's not on fucking purpose. It would be like thinking that's not by design to slow people down. It would be like thinking that's not by design. Because people act like fucking lunatics and speed through town. It would be like thinking that's not by design. Because again, even just earlier today when I was driving on the road at 7:30 in the morning, some fucking jackass was really, really upset that I was driving the speed limit. And really, really just decided he wanted to be inches from my bumper and swerve around all over the place to try to get me to drive faster. Yep. Again, like every single fucking day. It doesn't matter without fail. So the point is, it doesn't matter how many times I say this. The people that are fucking stupid are going to continue being fucking stupid, and they're not going to accept the information. It's that simple. That's what that shows me. It literally just shows me that. It shows me that everybody, no matter how many times I complain about the fucking moron swerving around behind me, speeding up, slowing down, it's not going to change him getting to his destination any faster. Even if he speeds past me, passes me, and gets behind another car, because again, there's just another fucking car on the road, it's still not going to get him to his destination any faster. Probably maybe, 30 fucking seconds? Okay? If I can't do that, if I can't get to the point where people are smart enough to stop fucking doing that, then yes, people are doomed. Rich people are going to take over. Big companies are going to start owning you. And everybody is fucking dumb. Like, everybody on the planet is going to start fucking mind controlled soon. Because you're all fucking stupid as hell. And this is the point. Like, you don't accept new information as fact when you see it, even with your own eyes. How many fucking times has this happened now where we've played a management game specifically, and every single thing in the game does the exact opposite of what it's supposed to do? It's not rocket science. This is a very simplistic fucking game. It's not fucking... I've literally been playing shit like this since I was like 7 years old. It's not fucking rocket science. I remember fucking being a, like fucking 13-year-old sitting there kicking everybody's ass with carrier rushes in StarCraft. This shit's child's play compared to that. Child's play. Oh yeah, suddenly we got 4 concurrents. Too bad those views haven't fucking moved. Right, like, regardless of these concurrents, you see these views just literally locked at 28. Yet the average view duration has conveniently... Like, what are you doing, YouTube? Like, what the So, for the first time, we actually do see it go up to 4 concurrents. physically, and the views don't move. They haven't moved. Are we getting stupid yet? I feel stupid just talking about this shit every fucking time we stream, because I don't know why you aren't just accepting it as fact at this point. Okay, it's shit, literally they're just harassing me. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you something. Oh, there it is. 5 concurrents. 20, and it's still at 28 views. There we go. We finally got 5 in here. Somebody's helping us. Thank you. 28 views. It's still not moving. Yeah, thank you for that. I know people probably trying to come in to help to see if it moves. Thank you. Appreciate that. We had some help with that before. I appreciate that. That really helps. Thank you. Because, like, that's the point. Like, they scramble and try to cover their asses when they see that all of a sudden a whole bunch of real people are watching. That's what they do. They really try to cover their shit when they see that you know what? Should I just ruin YouTube right here, right now? I mean, I could do it. See, this is what they underestimate smart people. They really do. I could utter a line right now that could possibly ruin YouTube. Like think about that. What could you utter that would actually, out loud, that would actually ruin the platform? Just think about it. Okay, so let me give you a clue. It has to do with a certain billionaire and what YouTube is doing to this billionaire to make them look a certain way. Yeah, it has to do with that. So, I mean, I could utter this, and I can utter what I've seen, and I can utter what YouTube showed me conveniently after seeing something else, and probably this happened before, and probably this is programmed right into the algorithm like this. What a trash platform. Alright, again, 28 views. Still stuck there. What a trash platform. Can I be honest with y'all? You remember how I was talking recently, too, about how updates... Oh, there it is. There it is. The views. Alright, hold on. I need to do this. I need to do this right. I need to do this right. Hold on. Guys. The views were updated. Yeah. The views were updated. Yeah. Yep. So they updated the views now, guys. That's what they call that, by the way. They say that they're just not updating. Yeah. They think we're that dumb. I don't know. I think that the people that work for them are, maybe, sometimes, so, like, they buy it. But it's like, I'm not buying your stupid shit, you know? So, yeah, like... Remember, I was talking recently about these updates? How Windows and Microsoft conveniently is the center of all these, air quote, failed updates. I've got news for you. Microsoft owns everything now. They're very clearly trying to own everything, and they're very clearly trying to own you, so that they can literally just have all of the money and take over, basically. It's not a conspiracy when it's actually happening. They want to take over the entire technology market, which is basically the planet at this point, because that's where we are. We are in the future. And they have monopoly. They have several monopolies. One? No, they have several. Microsoft has several monopolies aside from controlling the entire gaming market. Microsoft controls the gaming market. Period. End of discussion. Okay? So, these failed updates that are happening, that are canceling flights and causing problems for like that possible national security threats, yada yada yada, and they're supposedly happening on Windows, like Microsoft systems and stuff. Yet Microsoft always blames like the third-party company. Oh, it was a failed update. Air quotes. It was a failed update. Why? Why was it? Okay. Why did it fail? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, since when do we need to update things so fucking much, and why do they fail? Why is their system so garbage? Why? Update. Oh, it fails. Well, guess that defeated the fucking purpose of updating it then. What the fuck do you want to call it then? A down date? Let's down date it. Let's down date it. What the fuck? Call it what it is. It's a down date. It ain't no fucking update. So stop sitting here and literally just attacking companies. And it's literally just very obviously on purpose. These are attacks. So you want to say that things aren't... Alright, so I love Steam, and I really appreciate the fact that they fixed my wish list. But I'm not a moron. I see patterns. And there's way too many fucking failed updates going around. There are way too many failed... Like, I love Steam, and I appreciate them answering my ticket, and I'm glad that they answered me. They fully admitted that me not having access to my wish list was a failed update. So it's fixed, you can see your wish list now. But again, another failed update? Well, what does everybody use? Except for the smartest people that do, like, hacking and pen testing and programming. Except for the very obviously smart people that know that Linux is so far fucking superior. Aside from them, what is everybody forced to use? It really doesn't take long to answer. So, again, when I'm sitting here shouting to the rooftops for literally, like, an entire fucking year that I'm streaming and my Windows 10 is completely outdated, hasn't updated. I'm getting my virus software is telling me that the version doesn't match the server. My virus software is telling me the version number didn't match the fucking update number, the version kernel number on their fucking server. You know Microsoft has got some bullshit they're feeding you. That's literally it, man. Like, stop falling for the bullshit. You think it's Amazon? No, fuck no. What? See, this is the problem. Everybody's like, oh, it's Jeff Bezos, it's Amazon. No, it's not. It's Elon Musk. It's fucking Microsoft. Not Bill Gates. He doesn't have fucking anything to do with Microsoft anymore. It's Microsoft. It's not even Xbox. It's Microsoft. You know how many, just these sheer, like, you don't even want to know. Go look it up sometime and go look what Microsoft gets into as far as hacking is concerned. If Microsoft really wanted to hack something and make it look like a failed update, all they would do is use one of their fucking hundreds of thousands of fucking hackers / pen testers that they are allowed to certify. Too many monopolies. Too much power. You literally, Microsoft probably has national security intelligence information. I would be willing to bet that the CEO and some important people, some hackers that work for Microsoft have already easily found out some intelligence information from the federal government that they should not know. Guarantee it. I guarantee it, because again, they get up to some shit they should not be getting up to. All the time. All the fucking time. You know how I know the stream is bullshit? When we're vertical streaming and we're at 32 views. Alright, let me show you guys something here. That's what I thought. So we're gonna do a little swipey swipe. Yeah, we're gonna do a little swipey swipe. Alright. Here we are in my stream. Ready? What the fuck is this? It's again another channel with literally just some looped shit on the vertical stream, and they got 10 concurrents and 0 likes. They have 0 likes, yet they have 10 concurrents. They got more concurrents than I do right now. And it's just the same fucking looped fucking footage. The very next stream, right down from mine. I literally just showed you. I didn't do anything else prior. I literally just fucking brought up my stream and swiped up. That's it. Now I'm gonna do it again. We'll see what happens. What's this? Oh, look. 341 people are watching somebody cut a banana. Yep. And do you wanna guess guys, guess what? Guess what? I bet you aren't gonna believe this. I'll bet you aren't gonna believe this, alright? But guess what? Yeah. It's looped. I know. I know, I know, you didn't guess that, right? You didn't guess that it would just be looped footage. This is the same fucking video over and over, just like this is. Just like we just saw here. I'll bet you didn't guess that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so again, this is what the fucking swipe feed has in it. And again, 21 people are watching this right now. And supposedly, there's only 4 people in here. Supposedly. Yet, after saying that, it doubled in concurrent viewers. Whoa! I know that's so amazing! How that works! And we haven't gained a single view! Huh! I wonder... Huh! Wow! Oh, look! The same banana that's just fucking looped! 331 fucking people are watching a live stream of the same fucking looped footage of this banana being fucking cut in all different directions. And we supposedly have 3 concurrents here. Yet after saying about the other stream, I doubled the concurrence right after saying it. And they would have you believe there's 3 in here. Guys, we've seen it. We've seen the 15, we've seen the 20, and then it vanishes. We've seen it. They are in here. They're hiding those views. They're not counting them on purpose. They want to watch. They find this entertaining. And YouTube's removing it. $953 people are watching whatever this is. Oh, okay, I understand that. That's Lee Took. Yeah, I understand that. He's a Super Junior member, of course. That's pretty cool. Wait a minute, that's his thing? I'm gonna subscribe to that. Sub and like. Hold on, I gotta like it. Hold on. It's Lee Took from Super Junior. He's streaming right now. It's Lee Took. Super Junior. From that picture right there. Right there. That's him. Anyway. That's why so many people are watching that. That makes sense. He's actually famous. And he's talented. So see this guy, alright, he's playing a game, that's fine, whatever. Yeah, see, like, they're trying to, like, make the stream not bullshit. Now they're trying to make it not bullshit. Yeah, like, again, they're trying so... Like, as soon as I do this, like, this is... I'm so used to this with them. Remember the few days where we sat here and we showed what the swipe feed really was? And, like, for, like, a week or two, it was like that, remember? Remember that? It was like that for, like, a week or two? And, like... Remember? And we were just sitting here swiping, and it was, like... all channels from India. They were like trying to get Cash Apps in the chat. Cash App people in the chat, trying to get people to give their Cash Apps in the chat. There was always like a guy in the background or a kid or something, and then there would be like a female laying in a bed. And she'd be like playing with herself. She'd be like sort of like bouncing up and down. And this was like every stream, sometimes every other, but no lie, like for like weeks. And when we were like not getting anybody in here, no concurrence, I was showing this. This is what pissed off YouTube. This is what pissed off YouTube. I showed everybody what the fuck they were letting people do. What you guys don't understand is that people in India will do fucking anything to make money. They need it, or they'll die. It's quite literally that simple. So, they just enabled this, and it was like so bad. And then, like, I was discovering, like, some of these had, like, hundreds of thousands of subscribers and stuff like that. How are they monetized? How are they actually making money? Are they paying them? What the hell? Are they scamming people in the chats with Cash Apps? And using the ladies to do it? What the Yeah, sounds like some of the shit, yeah, sounds like some of the shit going on in Thailand and stuff like that, too. Yeah, not cool. So, I mean, that's flat out. New Delhi thing. Yeah, I mean, like, don't believe anything coming out of there. No, I mean, like, official authorities, alright, maybe that's different sometimes, but even then, a lot of times, nah. So, like, a lot of times they just flat out lie. What did they do recently that was like, oh, right. Didn't they say, like, they weren't gonna They said they weren't gonna like. They said they were gonna condemn what Putin did to Ukraine and stuff, right? And then they honorably welcomed Putin. Didn't they honor him? Didn't like the prime minister? Is he prime minister of India? I forget what they have. They have prime minister, right? He like honored Putin, right? As like, oh, okay, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, again, and remember, guys, where everybody, the two most populated countries in the world, India and China. They have billions of people. It's half the world's population in India and China. You guys know this, right? That's why there's so much that's why there's so much scamming. That's because just more people. And you think they don't need our help? You think that the rest of the world doesn't look to us as an example? You think that the President of the United States shouldn't be somebody that should be of utmost respect and integrity and ethics and have good foreign policy about him? Yeah. Yeah, he can't be a bumbling fucking idiot. No, he can't. You can't troll the election. You can't do this stuff. You can't do this shit. Matters. And that's why. Because they're already lied to. They're already taught in North Korea that the U.S. started the Korean War. That's what they're taught. And they're lied to. They're taught that, like, we ravagely killed them and stuff. What? The Koreans started the Korean War. Man, what? No. And like, again, they just lie to them. And so, like, yeah, I get that our government does the same thing, but it's not at the same level. It really isn't. It's not at the... You have to realize it's not mind control, and you don't want to get to that point. With certain people and taking certain shares of the presidency soon and stuff like that, this is what you have to worry about. This is where it's like, oh, he does kind of think like that. Oh, that's right. He's the one denying facts. Oh, that's right. He's the one that doesn't ever do anything wrong. Oh, that's right. He's the one that's lying to you. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Okay. Right. Okay. And with Biden, oh, he's just too old. Okay. Got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Got it. Yeah, it's good that we're getting to the things that matter. Yeah. Donald Trump just started a trade war, and he's not even in office yet. Yeah. I mean, like, you guys are literally so stupid. Y'all voted for him again. Like, you just can't accept new information. You literally can't. He started a trade war the first time, that's why all the prices went up. He just started another one. Yeah, I mean, like, do you pay attention? Wait, what do you just say to yourselves, well, I don't think that's going to happen, and so therefore, like, it makes things better? Like, you guys know that's why everything's so expensive at the grocery store, because Donald Trump started a trade war. It's literally why. Like, just look this shit up. I know. See, British... See, that's you're about ready to get a bowl of popcorn, right? Like, that's... It's the sort of thing where, like, I feel like some of you guys in the UK are some of the only ones that get it. I think that's why, like, I reach out so much to European and audiences and stuff, because I just think, again, that, like, some of you guys are the only ones that get it, because you're not here living in the denial. Like, you don't have to live in the denial. You don't have a friend that likes him and a family member that likes him, so you gotta pretend to like him too, or something like it's just how, it's literally what's happening. That's what people are doing. It's literally what they're doing. It shouldn't be a cult. It should just be an election. Recognize when history is repeating itself. Recognize when Germany's history is coming here. Yeah. Yeah. I it's funny that like we'll start a stream about games and then like come down it comes to this, right? It's because flat out these things really are happening. And for those of us who like have an astute eye for like what's going on and paying attention to things, you recognize the patterns. Like it's I can sit here and say still decipher what conspiracy is and be like, no, 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 that's like I can reasonably say like, all right, based on the facts and the things I've seen, there's no way. You know what I mean? Like I get that like there's coincidences and stuff like that, but like there's a difference between every single time you do something, this thing happens. Well, it's that thing then. Like, there's a, you know what I mean? It's kind of like when you elect Trump the first time and he doesn't fucking do anything. Why the hell did you elect him the second time? He's not gonna fucking do anything the second time. Like, I don't. Yeah. Well, it's because it's because YouTube very clearly likes Trump. Like it's very obvious that they lean Trump, and they were trying to show people that. That's sad. Because again, they flat out sat here, broke up my streams, abruptly ended them. Anytime we were actually giving informed information about the things that he got up to. And the things that he actually did to harm this country. And like that happened often. That happened often. And like nobody's doing that. That's just YouTube. Trash platform. Like what else do you call a platform that literally just sits here and attacks your freedom of expression? Like literally, like we're not talking about stuff that anybody else isn't talking about on the platform. I can go to other channels and find people that swear far more than I do. Yet they would have you believe that it's the swearing or it's this or it's that. That's the point. Remember, I said for the longest time, for years, I sat here and said if they can use it, they will. And baited these trolls. That's the point. YouTube wants you to quit and wants you to be trolled and wants you to be bullied. This has always been the point, to show everybody. No, like, I feel like maybe a few smart people read between the lines. Not enough people are getting it. I had to really be obvious about this shit. Yeah, yeah, true. I definitely have grown tired, obviously, of, well, you know what? I've just about had it with, you know what I mean, like, that constant, enabling. You know, just YouTube enabling people to troll and steal content. You know what I mean? Like, no lie, there's a guy that makes an entire channel off of copying Michael Does Life's content. You know the content creator Michael Does Life? I'm not gonna like talk about him or anything like that, but like enough to just tell you again, no lie, there really is a guy just taking his entire channel, re-uploading it, and just adding some shit to it. This is what the adults are doing on this. Like, and again, this guy calls himself, thinks he's creative, or thinks that. I just, what? How does he look himself in the mirror? That's actually kind of what I want to know. Like, the guy that's copying Michael Does Life's content, how does he look himself in the mirror? Because he's not getting like, the point is, like, what does he think he's getting the views for? You're getting those views to pick on somebody. You're creating an image of a person and literally capturing the essence of what that person did, and then taking it, stealing it, putting it on your own platform, and then repackaging it in a way that every viewer that sees that can now bully this person and laugh at this person and kick them while they're down because you have put them down. You have done this. I mean, that's, wow. That's some pretty low life piece of shit stuff right there. Like you've got to be one piece of garbage to do shit like that. You are a piece of garbage. Like, I really just, I'm sorry, I won't ever say that about anybody. I don't hate anybody. I really don't. But you are the devil if you do something like that. Because that is seriously the most evil thing you can do. And if you can't realize why, you're a demon. You have demons. You need help. You don't understand bullying. Because you're the bully. Dylan in the details. You're a bully. Good, I'm glad you clipped that. I wanted you to. Yeah, there we go. Got that in your clip. Good. Good. Yeah. He is a bully. He's just bullying Michael Does Life. What gives him the right to do that? Gives anybody the right to bully anybody. You think freedom of speech gives you the right to bully somebody? No. There's a difference between wanting freedom of speech to state things to make people aware. You know, like, hey, there's a big fucking hurricane coming. Or something like that, you know. Like, hey, I don't, you know, like, there's a lot of, this type of insect coming this year. Or something, you know, like, something that could harm the public. The purpose of this is to inform. You don't want somebody to suddenly one day say, I don't think that needs to get to the public. You really don't. Because then you're not informed. Then that's the point. They would rather have you not find out than just find out the bad news so that way you at least know and you can protect yourself as best you can. That's why we have freedom of speech. That's why it's necessary. And not understanding responsibility with freedom of speech. You're stupid. You have to accept this. You have to get smarter. It's not an insult. It's you not accepting new information. Freedom of speech, it comes with responsibility. Yeah, I get it. I say the F word every 3 seconds. That shouldn't matter. That's the point. If you are hung up on this, you have a problem. Because you're not listening to all the other things I say. It's super important for you to, though, hate me because I say F and shit. It's super important for you to hate me for that reason. And no, it's not. maybe why am I saying it that way? Maybe why am I exclaiming it so much? Why is that every other word? Why did I grow up that way so differently from you? Maybe you can learn something from that type of thinking. Maybe. You don't know because you're so busy judging it and hating it. Doesn't mean that you have to like it. But you not accepting the way other people are, that's a you problem. And you're making it everybody else's. This is everybody's problem right now. And this is why the world has anxiety. This is why the entire world has anxiety. Everybody's worried about what everybody else is doing. And not minding their own damn business. This is why you should have voted the other way. That was one of the smartest things I've heard a politician say in modern history. Mind your own damn business. It's actually really fucking smart. Really smart. Mind your own damn business. This is it. People don't leave well enough alone. They seek to harm. They watch to annoy. Everything's a meme. Everything's a joke. People exist for this. There's a whole generation coming up through that grew up on things like practical jokers and not having, you know, like essentially like that concept. I'm not saying that show did anything to somebody. I'm just saying like the concept of that is in their brain and they don't discern reality from a joke. You know, like essentially they think Trump is funny, so they just want to vote for him. You know, like him talking over Hillary, never answering a policy talking point, never actually having anything constructive to say, literally just saying lock her up, not saying really why, just the wiki emails, not saying why, not elaborating, not educating you, just pissing you off more, hating her more. It's literally just a hate tactic. It's just fear-mongering. What do you fear? Government corruption. So what does he do? He takes a known fact, something happened with Hillary, emails, misconstrues it so that you hate it. Just says something fucking simple that you can agree with. You don't know much about it, so you do. Oh, you gotta lock her up. The emails, private server, lock her up. Well, you gotta lock. You just love it. You eat it all up. Oh, he's gonna take care of corruption. He's gonna sit. Hallelujah. You eat it up. But you don't look up the fact that she was grilled for, what, like 9 hours or something ridiculous? Like she was cross-examined, grilled. You don't understand what that is, do you? The people that, like, you don't get what it means to be cross-examined and grilled like that. Like, you need to respect what that is. Because that's pretty awful. And the point is, yeah, it's probably the worst parts of some of the movies that you've seen, where, yeah, there's an investigator grilling somebody, getting in their face. Yeah, like, guys, you have to realize, like, he just takes something and the point is, the reason people get so emotional about Hillary is because she actually did do things for this country that helped the country. She actually did serve the country for X amount of time and helped people. And people, like people's entire families that knew what she did and worked actually with her were like crying and happy because they knew she would be successful. They knew we would lead into the future with prosperity and great foreign policy to have cheaper prices on trade and not go into a fucking trade war because Donald Trump can't take no for an answer. That's it. He wants to move the prices up. 95% of the world's consumers are outside of the United States. The other country says no. Oh well. We have to listen because 95% of the world's consumers are outside of the United States. Donald Trump can't control that. It's one thing he cannot do. You don't tell Donald Trump he can't do something? Guess what? That is one thing Donald Trump can't do. He can't control the fact that 95% of the world's consumers are outside of the United States. And he's starting a trade war. So, this is why we got emotional. This is why it was upsetting, because all of you just hated for absolutely zero reason. You had no credible reason for disliking Hillary. You just hated her. So many people. I want to hear one credible reason. Not the email thing, because it's not credible. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up about the email thing. Just shut... Like, literally anybody that says anything about the email thing, you are a moron. Look it up. Shut the fuck up. I just... Like, it's literally all that with people. And they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. And it's... Man, like, talk about something I looked up so many fucking times to reconfirm and reconfirm. Because it's all they ever used. And there's literally nothing else. She was Secretary of State for X amount of time. She put up with Clinton's bullshit. She went through that issue where he I guess cheated on her or whatever. I think she's probably a stronger person for having dealt with that. Why the fuck wouldn't you want... What? And then, meanwhile, you picked the weakest link? You picked Donald Trump? You know that guy's weak, right? You know he's like a child, right? You picked the weaker one. Because you don't know what confidence is. You don't know what narcissism looks like. He's literally just a narcissist. He loves himself. And you confuse this with confidence. It's cockiness, not confidence. Yeah, women do it all the time. That's why they marry you, assholes. That's literally why. Yeah, women do it all the time. Yeah, this is why they marry you fucking assholes. They confuse cockiness with confidence all the time. Confidence is attractive, not cockiness. Guy's not confident just because he drives a big-ass truck. So the fuck what? There's nothing... Okay. What's... A guy's not confident because he grows a beard. Is this what you guys think confidence is? Confidence is the guy that goes through with... Now, you guys probably aren't going to like this answer, but this is what confidence is. Okay? I want you to remember this. Confidence is, despite anybody saying anything else, the person listens to their doctor and their medical advice from their doctor who examined them. And they go forward with a procedure that physically changes their body. That maybe before, had they not done it, would have caused them a lot of problems. You know, just physically and emotionally. And, going through that was they knew 100% that they would have an easier time if they just went through it and just did it and be done with it, not listening to what anybody else bullshit and nonsense has nothing to do with them. And then they go through with it. And then they still put on their piercings, dye their hair, wear their tattoos, look the way they do, because that's them. And they have the confidence to say, fuck you. I don't give a shit what you think. Because I'm okay with what I look like. That's called confidence. It doesn't look usually attractive. Not always. No. If you're attractive, you bear the weight of being an asshole. Of being overly like believing too much. And you're like being that dude that's always, an asshole. The narcissist, Donald Trump. The point is he wasn't he was always charismatic. People just like him. That's it. Stop doing it. You're so foolish. It's ridiculous. I feel like I need to spray my face orange, and suddenly everybody's gonna like me. I won't even get it. I take one look at him and I see the fake smile and the shame, the swallowed shame. Nah. It would impress me if he lost maybe 50 or 60 pounds. That would impress me. Yeah, he wants to impress me, lose 50 or 60 pounds, then I'll start believing in you. Show me that you exercise. Yeah, I want evidence that endorphins are being released into your brain. This is what you guys don't realize. This is what I think about. Donald Trump is the kind of guy that if he wants to, he gets whatever the fuck he wants, and he's so convinced he's always right that he can't be told he's wrong, otherwise he'll be like, oh, you're gonna be sued or whatever. So the point is, his brain is so screwed up. He really has a problem. And he doesn't get endorphins, almost ever. You probably think he does? Nah, probably not. And so, not for a prolonged period of time. Because, everything to him is luxury. Everything is luxury. He doesn't have moderation. He doesn't have to do anything difficult. Everything's taken care for him. So he's gotten way too used to luxury. And what happens is if you get used to this, your brain can't separate it anymore. You don't understand what it's like without it. To you, it's normal. You can't relate to normal people. You don't understand normal situations or relate to normal circumstances. That's it. That's the end of it. And this is literally him. And you want to elect somebody, again, a billionaire. Don't ever do this. I would actually recommend that the guy that runs your company is somebody smart and not rich. How did he get rich? Why does everybody look at getting rich as something that you earned? Often it's not. No, often it's somebody got a break. Somebody caught a break. No, I mean, very few people in the world, the people, some of them earn it, some of them work really, really hard, and they build their businesses, and they do. Donald Trump calls a small loan $1 million. You give me a fucking $1 million, I'll build an empire too. I promise you that. Yep. Give me $1 million, I'll show you what to do with it. I mean, come on. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And then again, remember, he went bankrupt 6 times. He actually did close 6 different locations. So just shut up already. Just stop it already. He's not smart. No. And Biden, who's literally always the guy the answer, he was always the guy with the answer. He was always the guy that was like middle of the road when the Democrats and Republicans weren't getting along. They would interview him and just like tell it how it was, and it was so funny how he could just he was like, no, they're just saying that for now to because of this, or like he just tell you how it is, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I don't feel so bad, He would level it out, and well, Obama was pretty good at that too, but no, like Biden before Obama was very middle of the road in my opinion, and people just get it so wrong. They just implicitly hate these Democrats that are really good and overly qualified. Kamala could have fixed the country. She got pushed away because of Trump. Yeah, consumer greed. No, it's literally the fact that everybody that votes for Trump, the type of people, this type of thinking, everything I just talked about, the bullying, they find an excuse. You know the real reason? She's a woman. She's black. Those are the real reasons. It's true. There's nothing, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. She's a woman. She's black. That's it. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, but that is absolutely the truth. Because again, the patterns of behavior, everything I just said, we even see it coming out of the people that are now justified by these actions. This president-elect who thinks like this. Yeah, well, I think so too, but a lot of people here would disagree and fight you tooth and nail, but then wear disgusting shirts that speak the opposite, and say stupid things where they speak the opposite. I mean, like, Trump takes credit for overturning Roe versus Wade. Nobody should have a say in that except the women involved and their doctors. And then, like, when I was talking about it before, some asshole that votes for Trump literally came in to troll that women shouldn't be president and they should keep their legs closed. That actually happened. Kamala didn't have time to build popularity. People like Obama and Trump, they were able to build a few elections because memes were made of them, and yeah. Yep. That's the truth of the fact. It's all about the memes. Trump is a funny meme, so he gets elected. Yes. Yeah. Yes. This is the point. Yep. Exactly. Exactly the point. Did I finish my energy drink? What did I do with it? Did I put it down here? Why did I put my energy drink down here? I just like put it on the floor? That's really weird. I wonder why I did that. I don't remember doing it. Yeah. Look, guys, I'm tired of, like, YouTube pretending like they're not doing this because I don't like Trump. YouTube's doing this because I don't like Trump and because I showed what they were doing in the swipe feed. It's literally because I showed that they were taking advantage of women and children in India. I proved it. That's why. That's why they're doing this. They're mad. It's not my fault. They let this shit happen. The same shit. It's literally the same shit. And this is that same guy I told you guys about before. It's the same guy. Every stream he does is literally just... It's literally... Every stream he does is literally just him looping footage. I mean, I just... There are so many things that Trump does, says, has done, will do, that have harmed the country, physically caused harm to our citizens, and things that would normally discount any previous person running for office, that would have normally, you know, anybody would say, yeah, if that person even does one of those things, I'm not voting for them. And Trump does everything under the sun that would one thing would count out any other candidate. Yet Trump does all this stuff that's terrible. And not a single... It's like the more shit he does that's terrible, the better that is for his brand. And where you have to start realizing it's a cult following. We have to start realizing it's Nazism. It's literally just Hitler over again. Yeah, you bet they have multiple streams going? They do, yeah. Yeah, it's a scam, of course, you know that. Yeah, like... So those scams, basically, they run several streams. He has, like, several thousand subscribers. So that way he's monetized. And then he just runs a bunch of channels. With looped streams. He just runs it forever. Just trash looped footage. So he can just build money. Yeah, it's just a way to siphon money out of the platform. Still there. What is that word, though? Oh, it's just... Is it just channel? I think I just found some more looped footage. Yep. So, this is more looped footage, a different channel, and 640 people are watching this. $640 people are watching that. And again, it's a different channel. It's a different channel now. Looped footage. Just looped footage. And again, like, this is what they're doing now. Remember how, like I said before, it was always a woman laying in a bed and they were grabbing her skin and stuff, and she would be like bouncing up and down. So this is what they're doing now instead. They're stealing other people's content and looping the footage. So 729 people now watching this. I also just saw evidence that they're trying to hack my browser. So they have probably pinged my IP already. They know where I'm streaming from at this point. I mean, I don't care. I'll just track it. But they have pinged my IP at this point. It's very clear. But yeah, like 684 people watching it now. This dude is based out of India, very clearly. it's ridiculous. And then every stream on his channel is just like that. And then, like, the video, you never know if, like, their picture or something of the channel is, like, a stolen picture from somebody else or something. Or actually, like, them. This is the channel. And then they have 3.75 thousand subscribers. Fun, dancing, pranks, cooking, and traveling. Let's enjoy together, guys. That's the channel description. And it's literally just looped footage, just looped streams of random fucking shit. 600, and again, YouTube would have you believe nobody's watching my channel. We actually make content, talk about it. Real shit. And 600, 700 people are watching looped footage. And we can't get concurrence above 3. There it is. Yes, that's the point. They're scamming. Yes. They are gatekeeping the platform. The scammers are gatekeeping the platform. Period. End of discussion. Yep. About to play the payback is what I'm about to play. I'm about to just start playing the payback. Wouldn't that be funny? Something wrong here. I'm no expert, but I hear my intuition calling. Yeah. Yep, basically. And, like, there's a lot of other things they can do, too. But, yeah. There's a lot of other stuff that goes into it, too, but yeah. It's, yeah, for sure. It's obviously based on keywords. Most of it based on keywords. Pretty much all of it, actually. Pretty much. That's what it boils down to, yep. But, like, keywords with other things, too, not just with, like, search, you know. Not just that, but everything. I'm not gonna go into it, because I'm not gonna educate, but, you know, the point is, 600-700 people ain't watching. Yeah, I mean, like, the point is, they're figuring out a way to pull that many people actually into a stream of just loop fucking footage that isn't even theirs. 600-700 people watching that. And again, YouTube would have you believe that I have nobody. And my footage is my footage, too. It's just me playing a game. So, it's pretty messed up. And they're causing all these problems for me. Alright, I gotta save my little penguin thing. Close. Again, it was doing complete opposite of everything it should do, if that makes sense. Which is what they were doing. I have tests I can do with something simple. I was planning on doing at some point. I actually need to get off here, though. Because we have an Amazon order, I think, to look at. Yeah, we have, I think I have an Amazon order to look at. Now, you guys remember a while back I talked about doing this for the channel, doing a regular Amazon order because I like Amazon. I'm not against them. I am not one of those people that's like every big company deserves to be smashed. No, I actually think that a lot of people get too crazy with that, and it's not the case with every big company. Um, Certainly the ones that I experience it with, I'm gonna call it out and say it, but Amazon is mid. Amazon's amazing here for me in the U.S. But I mean, any company isn't without their own problems. Um, anyway, Amazon, I I wanted to do some Amazon orders with you guys at some point. Do some content. We do some Amazon orders. The point isn't to be like, oh look, I got some stuff. The point is to review things. And show you guys that there are affordable options out there, and show you guys sometimes what they are. Um, I think that people have this conception that like they see the things that I have and think that like my setup and that doing this costs a shitload of money or something like that, and I want to get rid of that. And I've always wanted to do that, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Like we had to get to a certain point where I could start doing the Amazon orders again, and so I did do an Amazon order. We can talk about cost. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go into budget. I'm not gonna tell you guys what the budget is. There is a budget. Just know I'm not just randomly spending. There is a budget, but I'm not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about cost, and we're going to talk about overall product quality and things like that. Again, this is something I did before a while back, and we just haven't done it for a while. I haven't done this probably since even setting up the new setup. In fact, it's been probably since even before when we were in a different, we had a setup in a different room. We had a different setup entirely. So it's been since probably then that I did this. So I'd like to do it again and do it right. But again, the idea is to not be like, hey, I got some stuff, but to, again, show you guys some affordable options, quality stuff. And if it's not, we'll talk about that in a reasonable manner and not, again, like show you guys how to deal with that. Like I've dealt with Amazon for a long time. And Amazon, here's why I like Amazon. No matter the times that I've been frustrated because of things that they did or things that went wrong, Amazon still made it right. Like, I've had employees give me issues and be assholes. I hang up and get another employee that is infinitely better and so respectful and so responsive and so nice, and it's just the whole interaction is totally different. And Amazon is very good at fixing anything that goes wrong. And again, this is the point. Things go wrong. I'm not slamming a whole company. The point is admit it when it's wrong and fix it, please. It's just so regular. So Amazon, in my opinion, is one of the few companies that has done this, where I can go to them and I can say this is wrong, and they hold themselves to a higher standard. So that's another reason. I'm not like sitting here like trying to fanboy Amazon or anything. I'm just speaking as to why I've come back to them. I have left them as a customer before, been frustrated enough, but I've come back too, and I've come back to a problem, and they handled it. You know, like the point is, don't be unreasonable. And what you guys have to realize is YouTube is really trying to make it seem that way here. And you know, the point is, I can only show you so much of other companies and me interacting with other things because that's personal information. You can't show that stuff. YouTube is going to essentially get caught looking like they're trying to get me to show more personal information and personal sides of myself that I never really wanted to show. And that's how this is going to start to look. And it already has looked like that a lot. But that's kind of the point, is that, you know, you shouldn't have to do that. You really shouldn't.